go here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And he fouls this one off. Guerrero brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No outfielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yelich.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
First offering on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Moving under it, Guerrero. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Yelich leads off first with one away. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
That's a good pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The set and the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's got 3 base hits in 24 at-bats. The set and the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
This is popped up. Rizzo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Andrew Jones. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Andrew Jones.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
He's out.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box now, Pudge Rodriguez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's foul.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And now a pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. .0 is a curveball that's over for strike one. Sharp ground ball to third. Bryant's got it, and that's out number 1.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
First offering on its way. And that misses ball one. Smoke toward third. Right to Bryant. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Donaldson at second with 2 down. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Christian Yelich would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. The 3-0 offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A little roller toward the hole. Alomar fields it cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Outside. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Now it's 3-1.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's
too low. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 delivery. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready for another chance? Roberto Alomar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
3rd inning, no score to this point. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Roberto Alomar is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The set and the 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up on to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning.
Yelich.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Outside and low, 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it is, the 3-0. Hard hit ball to second. Alomar gloves it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor right there. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 39.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hard on the ground towards short. Lindor loves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
So the base is empty here with one away, and here comes Andrew. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Over to first, Cole, and he'll get back in standing. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Jones stands at first with one out. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. He pops it up. Donaldson trying to get there, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Count is 1-2.
Taken high and deep to right. Judge looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
In now, Max Muncy.
designated hitter.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One strike now from Cole. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fastball in there, 3-2. 3 runs already home here. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Judge ranging back. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's ball 2 now. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. 3-0 now.
You look in the dugout, you could tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Boy, this 4th inning has really been a struggle for him. Nothing seems to be going his way right now.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength. And now Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Fouled away. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
2-2.
Arenado stands at second with 2 gone. The 2-2 popped up. Lindor is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail here 4-0. Justin Verlander, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. So coming to the plate, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Andrew.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a 3rd.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Yankees.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Jones comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career. Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Number 40.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Count 1-0.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Cano, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. Cleveland's out in front, 4-0. Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Chris Bryant stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Into the box now, Mike Trout. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about with them. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And that's the second out.
Next for the Yankees.
2 away now in the Yankees' sixth. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Nope.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're down 4-0. Back here in the Bronx, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Now batting, Francisco Lindor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Lays off. 2-2 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Cano. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
1 and 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And this is low, ball 1. Alomar leads off first with 1 away. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-0 to him now. Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Runners off for second. On the ground for Cano at second. Only play here will be to first, so with the runner moving on 3-2, he stays out of a possible double play.
That's some real aggressive base running right there. Was going on the pitch and on the ground ball, goes from first all the way around to third and makes it safely. And you don't see that very often.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. Now Ohtani with a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Andrew Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Anthony Rizzo would be next. The 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0, and it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Kerry Wood gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Guerrero sprinting after it. And he makes the catch in the corner. One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. 1 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
now batting, the catcher, Gary.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-2. is taken high above the zone. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So Wood just steams through this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it, and you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
Leading off for the Indians.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Ivan Rodriguez.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fouled off. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Max Muncy. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2-2.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Robinson Cano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In is Christian Yelich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Mike Trout waits on deck. The 3-1. Weak roller right side. Rizzo takes it in. A toss to Wood covering, and it's in time to record the out at first.
The center fielder,
settling in now, Mike Trout. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Counts even to Trout. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball, and we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
1-2 now as that one's Fouled off. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Fouled away. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Lindor on at first. Nobody out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Ryan Stanek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Vladimir Guerrero is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0.
Ball 3.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
No strike.
The 3-0. Back up the middle. And Guerrero's aboard with a base hit.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice hard single on a 3-0 count.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive to center field. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Jones. Last time through was a base hit. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still only one out in the inning. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Pudge Rodriguez is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in, Pudge Rodriguez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in, Max Muncy. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Jones, the runner at third. Rizzo at second. Rodriguez is over at first with one away. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. Two gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 delivery, and it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch misses. Ball two.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1. Hit hard towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
The designated hitter.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Nolan Arenado. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Lindor is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow. A 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Troy Percival is the winning pitcher of record. Garrett Cole was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
side of the bed, cooler than the other side of the pillow, yeah. Act a fool cause there's nothing to prove, because the proof is in the pudding, do tell. You hell, two worlds collide, make tell, make why, create a family all by choice. And when you're mad at me, I lower my voice, grab my keys, iceberg slim, put you on freeze, walk off like a grab my put it in the wind, I'ma blow till you simmer down, get her done. Too much fun to be had instead of arguing, I'd rather be up in them, nah, I'm just playing, but I'm serious, Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough, buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Don't do it for me, baby, do it, baby, don't take it if you can.